Yeah, check this out. I've been talking about this.
All right, come here. Come sit back down. I'm not going to ask you again to sit back down or tell you again to sit back down. Period.
It's no point.
Don't get up. I'm talking to you like grown folks.
Okay.
At least I'm letting you know what's.
Now, I got more to show y'all, but to us men, women are so confusing. That's why we have to learn how they are. I told y'all they're the backwards. They're the opposite of us men. And I'm going to say it again. It's not a bad thing. It's just that us men have to be educated on that fact, or we will never know how to have a proper relationship with women. They're wired totally different. Their brains are totally different than ours, bruh. And I literally just made in my last video, I said, the more I'm nice to my wife, the less she respects me. And the more I'm emotionally detached, the more I'm nonchalant, the more I don't give a crap, the more I'm inconsiderate, the more she's attracted to me. I talked about that in my last video, bruh. It's just how they're wired, bruh. 2 plus 2 equals 4. 2 plus 2 to them is whatever how they feel that day, whatever number they want it to be.
You know what? Before I had a child, I had some great men. I had some great men. Before I had a kid, I had a selection. It was like I was at a buffet. They were all good men. But I wasn't a good person at that time. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't a good woman.
You was not a good woman.
I wasn't a good woman at all. I had to get it out of my system. So I wasn't a good woman. I was just like, dang, I can have him, and him. I'm going to juggle all of them. And the thing about it is I'm not going to have sex with all of them. I'm not going to even have sex with any of them. I'm going to juggle them. And then when they want it, I'm going to let them go to the next one, boom, 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 pick a card, any card at that point. And then now as I got older, it's like karma. Because now I'm getting all the horrible people, like the guys that, the part-time dads, the deadbeats, are the guys who live, they don't have a place to stay. You know what I'm saying? They got a job, possibly. They stay with their parents, something like that. It's always a...
Bro, I'm not even mad at her, bro. You know why, bro? Because, ladies and gentlemen, she just properly defined a modern-day woman. Oftentimes, we talk about modern-day women, but we never talk about the fact that most modern-day women are in their 20s. They're the ones with all the leverage. They're the ones with all the options and stuff like that. And I applaud her for being totally 100% honest. Because most modern-day women will be in denial that they actually operate in such a way. But they love to shift accountability and blame the man for not being this or that when they wasted their 20s bypassing good men. Because they had options, they had the leverage, and they really thought they was going to be that fine forever. But little did they know. And that's why most of the good women are in their 40s and 50s. But it's like, nobody really wants you like how they did when you was in your 20s. No offense. And she said something very profound about friend zoning, but she didn't say the word friend zoning. A lot of times women don't understand why men will just have sex with almost any woman, but it's the same thing for friend zoning. Most men is just because this is how we are. If we had the opportunity to, we'd probably have sex with about 80% of the women that we meet. And it's the same thing for women. You know what I'm saying? With women, they'll friend zone. Like they won't want to be friends with everybody, but they'll friend zone about 80% of the dudes that they meet, but only like have sex with a select small percentage of the dudes they meet. That's the same thing with us as men. We'll have sex with a whole bunch of women, like 80% of women, but we're only going to marry. We're only going to get in a long-term committed relationship with like 1%. And because men value sex and women value relationship, women are extremely selective in who they allow to have sex with them because they know that's what men value. So they hold the door and the key to either open or close door on that for a man. But in the same way, us men know that women value relationship. So we hold the door, we hold the key to that. And so a lot of times when we get with women and stuff like that, women are like, when we gonna get married? When we gonna get married? And we're like, I don't know yet. We're the same way. The same way they are with sex is the same way we are with actual relationship as far as like marriage. Moral of the story is if you're talking to a woman and you really like her and she ain't trying to do something with you, she friend zoned you, bro. You ain't getting nothing, bro. You might as well just move on. And don't be waiting. It ain't going to happen because she's giving it to somebody else most likely. I would actually say there's one exception that I forgot to add that I know personally. In the Christian community, usually men and women are celibate up until marriage. So if it's that type of situation, then of course she's not gonna give it up until the wedding day because that's just how Christians do it. You know what I'm saying? So I thought I might add in that exception because I forgot to talk about that part.